Welcome back to M3's 3D. The phone was dead, but I can show you what I printed. Posthumous morning roundup. An Einstein. A David. Another David can. And his brother. Very sadly, the extruder did not mess up. We got a tangle, which sucks. Not a good feeling. Ice cream turned out absolutely perfect, except for that. This D20, very close to done. And perhaps most happily of all, our waffle is nearly completed, and it is just glorious. And we've got our drumstick hangers. And we've got a nice bronze Socrates pipe. And a blue guitar hanger. And a very nice big Sharko. Well, we have two treats for you today. Our third Micro Swiss has arrived. Cross your fingers. And our Creality direct drive extruder has arrived as well. I think we're going to try it on one of the CR10s. Hopefully this works. Actually, no, I think we might try it on an S5. Yeah. We're using the extension cable that came in the package. So let's try it out. Alright, we're going to do move axis. Here's the moment of truth. I think that was normal. Yep. It is moving normally. Thank God. Well, this is the one we took the X-axis thing off of, so it's all ready to go. This is going to be the new rehabbed S5. Alright, seems like it's working. Very nice. Let's package this Einstein. And here we've got a David can. And our croissant is being baked. And big Sharko. And we got a small David. You are not gonna believe this next product. Decided to go with white chocolate for its first iteration. Ooh, delicious. And the week is shaping up nicely. Bam. Yup, I would say that's a success. Very nice. My favorite part of the day, responding to y'all. Join the Discord. Grench329 with the witty comments, who will stop this madman? JP Letty responding to the bacon, as one should. I think the color is fine. There's no way somebody's gonna look at that and be like, what is it? Great job. Thank you, sir. I was gonna offer to send you bacon, but it took a long time. You can always make bacon at home. It's like celebrating on your own. Dash render, geez, M3 laying down the conviction about living vicariously through others as I watch him do his job instead of running a print farm. Dash render, geez, M3 laying down the conviction about living vicariously through others as I watch him do his job instead of... Why can't I read this? I've actually read and deleted this part like 3 times. We're just gonna start over. Geez, M3 laying down the conviction about living vicariously through others as I watch him do his job of running a print farm while I'm sitting next to 4 of my own printers that need to be rehabbed. I think that was actually grammatically correct. Amazing. But seriously, that's a good declamation. Oh man, you get so many points for this comment. On intrinsic versus extrinsic motivation, being meta-reflective is a sign of a well-developed sense of self and emotional balance. Well said. Thank you. I think I burned a couple calories reading that. Joe, never underestimate customer stupidity. It's not exactly the right mindset. Occasionally, it's a useful lens. Oh yeah, by the way, Ace Frehley died, apparently. You want to know, honest to God, you want to know how I first heard of Ace Frehley? Anyone that doesn't know, he was one of the founding members of Kiss. He's the guy that played guitar. He was pretty famous for lighting his guitar on fire, sort of. He had some kind of gag he did. So, I guess the first band I was ever in was in a church band. And the guy who ran the thing was always like, stop playing like Ace Frehley. I had no idea who that was. I'm like, I think it's interesting that you know more about the band Kiss than me. In retrospect, I was kind of playing like Ace Frehley up there on the church stage. It blew a lot of people's minds. True story. I had this Fernandez guitar that had a built-in speaker, and it had a plug, and it had a volume switch or a volume knob on it, and they always turned me down to the point where you couldn't really hear me because they didn't like the rock and roll. So I turned the volume knob all the way down on my guitar before I plugged into their system, and so when they turned me down, I guess they didn't turn me down, they thought I was already turned down. And so in the middle of a song, I just like cranked the volume knob and just blew it up. And all the kids in the audience just loved it. It's like one of those sitcom moments that it's like super awesome, but you'd think, man, that would never happen in real life. I actually did it. I brought rock and roll to an audience of young Baptists, and they loved me for it. I was a god, no pun intended. I left the band not very long after that. Zagabog. Oh no, am I just printing large objects vicariously via a parasocial relationship? I mean, you might be. You might be. From the Easter Parade video, I really loved hearing Iron Meg. I really loved hearing such unique instruments in such a unique song. Really liked this one. Thank you. The sauce rocks. I want my M3 TV. This reminds me of XTC. Never heard it before. I will check out the original in the future. You should. Alright. What am I grateful for today? Oh, man. Oh, I am grateful for the pretzel. It will be very repaintable. I think we're going to go with a natural pretzel color next. I think we might get the white paint marker and put little salt things on it after that. But I feel like the pretzel might sell. I'm also feeling pretty good that the direct drive seems to be working nicely. Lots to be grateful for today. Well, tell me in the comments what you are grateful for. You are the Gratitude Gang. Join the Discord. It is a party. I will see you on the next episode. Peace out.
Stay around you. I can't say what I need. This blinding adolescence I'm seeing to standing in a moment. What has been is cast aside, frozen there as time rode. I know that you must have died. Surround you. Wiedersehen.